We're top of the championship. It's been a long, long road, but there's so much more still to be done. There's this unknown. Is something going to happen? Is it going to all drastically change at any moment? We are in a good position, but at the same time, people keep trying to knock you off your perch. We need to keep going and stay calm.
And the championship is back in full swing after the World Cup break. Reports are linking manager Vincent Kompany with a Belgium job after their dismal showing in Qatar.
Godverdomme!
Kompany is surely going to be tempted if offered a big job.
Come on!
Speaking of Belgium, it wasn't probably the World Cup that you or they would have hoped for. Obviously now, without a manager as well, it's just people will throw your name into the mix. Something, or maybe it is something you might look to do in the future, international management.
No, but you know, I've had to think about how I'm going to position myself when these questions are asked. You know, like I'll try and give you an answer in the future when you ask me about whether I'm worried about my position and all these kind of questions. You get it both sides, right? You get the worried about your position, then the rumours about the other clubs. But I think the way I'm going to handle it in the future, what I'd like to do is just not even answer questions about speculations.
It was true. The you know, I mean, the Belgian FA wanted him, but he wasn't going anywhere. I mean, so it's like, you know, you're in a relationship with the prettiest person in town, and everyone's going to try and lead them away. So long may we last together as long as we can.
And the championship is back in full swing. It's first against second in the league as Burnley, fresh from a 3-0 win against QPR, host Middlesbrough. Burnley will need to show they are up to the test over this busy festive period if they are to have any ambitions of an immediate return to the Premier League.
Arsenal trailing coming to Middlesbrough, 1-0. The home side to find a way back into the game.
Vincent drops the shoulder, comes inside, scores! What a goal! Played in by Vincent. Oh, it's gone all the way in, and Burnley leads.
And Rodriguez was in there! 3-1, and Burnley will feel they've got some breathing space now in this game. Oh, that's a shocking challenge on Twine. Twine having to come off. A Benson double. And it's now 2 wins out of 2 since the World Cup break for Burnley.
Yeah! Oh, how many touches? You're so safe. Oh!
Vince has instilled into this team and into the kind of the whole organization a sense of gelling, of that coming together.
A wet and windy Turf Moor plays host to Burnley and their visitors Birmingham City. Benson spots Roberts on the overlap. Cut back. Zaroury! 1-0 up within a minute. What a start for Burnley, and that's Zaroury. Roberts, good touch. Oh, that's a terrific finish. Connor Roberts. Tella sprung clear here. Cuts across his man. Has he got the finish? Oh, yes! It's 3.
Vincent with 3-0 win, clean sheet, 50-point mark. Is that a perfect night?
Goals at Turf Moor, a good way to send the fans home during the festive season.
Burnley are 3 points clear at the top.
Laura told me we have a party on Friday. How big of a party?
Don't know the numbers, but the idea then is now to put the reindeer on the balcony.
On the balcony? No. Like how?
Well,
Like lead him inside, up top. No. No.
Didn't expect to see this outside of the reception, did you? Other than now, thought to be on the roof. Not yet, it's not Christmas season.
You've been a good boy.
Yeah.
Keep scoring goals.
Comes inside, looks for the shot, blocked on the line, come off the keeper, it's in! Cullen with a goal. Stoke City 0, Burnley 1. A huge result to end the year on, and they go 3 points clear of Sheffield United.
I don't know, we get to continue this little something we're on now, this little journey we're on, and it takes a lot of hard work.
The first team, they have kept momentum. The way they're playing is obviously exciting, and it's really reinvigorating the fans here at Burnley.
What do you say?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, pleasure. Burnley versus Coventry City. Burnley have won all of their last 6 league games. Goodmanson with the corner. Oh, it's a free header, and it's there! A wicked corner from Goodmanson. Burnley have left it late, but take all 3 points again.
Alan, did you expect to be where we are at this point of the season?
I think, our expectation was to be in the top 6, but our excitement is as to how we're doing now. So we're still, cautiously optimistic that we can continue to keep it in the momentum, because I think they're doing a great job. So no, it'd be very naive to say this is what we expected. We were always hoping that we'd be lying.
As the winter transfer window opens, we'll keep you up to date with all the comings and goings across the leagues.
We've got to get to Spurs because Jamie O'Hara's here with us. And last night, we didn't think the Pedro Porro deal was a good signing for us. It's better than what we've got.
So we will begin. We can get. I'll instruct our lawyers to draft the transfer agreement. We've still not agreed personal terms with the player, so.
Transfer windows are the 2 periods in the year that we are able to actually bring in and exit players. They are during the summer for a number of weeks, and then in the winter for about 4 weeks.
The winter transfer windows are hard. You tend to only get players that are either unhappy and not playing somewhere or are completely locked in. It makes it difficult to get a deal done.
Yeah, no, it's fair one. Cheers. Bye.
We have an injury at center back, so we're going to take a center back. Hopefully we'll be done with that here in the next few hours, maybe tomorrow.
We can get you back here. So,
Got him in.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, boys.
Good to see you. Good flight here today?
Yeah.
Long day with the medicals?
Oh, yeah, it was a long day.
Long day, everything okay?
Everything went fine.
Good, good. So we've got home office for your visa application at 9:30.
Okay.
So get some breakfast, get some drink now. As soon as they're here, we'll get that done. Then there's some more screening, some physical tests that sports science need to do. And then hopefully by 11 o'clock we'll be in a position to get all the paperwork signed, submitted and for you to play in the squad tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay? Top man.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Outside, 1, 2, 3, inside, 1, 2.
Kev, is the boardroom free?
Yeah, that'll be the only one.
Player care.
Yeah.
We'll want to sit down and talk about where you want to live, the type of apartment or house, whether you want to be in the city centre, in the middle of the countryside, or and she'll arrange for you to have various viewings of apartments next week or the week after.
You okay?
I'm good, I'm good.
Body's good? Yeah. Everything's good? Blood is good?
Yes.
Yeah? Everything's fantastic.
Oh, I'm just conscious of time, sorry to rush.
Oh,
because I just need to.
We want more money.
You can what?
No, leave it on. Leave it on. I'll get paid, I say.
Everything's good club to club. I just need to play a contract that's on team.
Well, these are prints of everything that we've already approved.
Yes,
that's
100%.
Okay, that's fine. So do we trust them? We should trust them, yeah? Okay.
Of course.
I haven't got the time to. I haven't got the time to start changing things, to be fair.
Matt's been very helpful.
Other than the playing contract, the next most important document for a player is the bonuses. Where we are in the table is that much per win and that much per draw. That applies to everyone in the starting 11 and every substitute that's used. If you're an unused substitute, it's half. If we're in the Premier League, so when we're in the Premier League, the bonuses will be from point 1 to 10 is that much per point, 11 to 30, that much per point, 31 points plus. So times by 3 when you win, etc.
It's the same for every
player across the entire club's on the same. So I'll just go through it. That's you done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I want you to hold that side of the shirt, and then Vinny's going to stand here and hold that side of the shirt. There you got it. Lovely. Then you can do a shaky hands one if you want. Perfect. Thank you, Vinny.
Thank you.
I'm in. Welcome.
Thank
again.
you. Thank you.
Keep that smile on
That's
your
it.
face. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Bye.
We're going to throw you guys up on the screen. He'll plug it in. And how are we doing?
Good, good, good. George, can you do me a favor? Do you know there's like a stats page with all the scores that the analysts use? You might know which one that is. And you can see all the results ranked yellow to green to red based on winning and losing, you know? But what I'm saying is this is, for me, predictable because I can play 4 different formations in one game now. I can change 6 different pressing systems, 6 different. Nobody really notices it to the naked eye, but we change 4 or 5 times per game, and the players understand it. But before they get to this level of understanding, you're 4 months deep, 5 months, 6 months deep.
We talked about this before. Our break point is 120 sessions and 100 meetings until we see the cohesion.
120 training sessions, 100 meetings.
That's it. So you can see that process is happening here.
I just went back through when I felt it clicked.
Yeah.
Each year.
Roughly around that.
Yeah. Each year. What we do is we actually ram information down the throat and every kind of, you know, opening we can find, and then in the end, in the beginning, it's like, okay, lots and lots and lots and lots, and then by the end, it just turns into something right. We're comfortable doing it. We don't have to think about it anymore.
Yeah, like follow me in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tu viens comment on voit là?
Yes, bro, lights out. Look, West Brom, when they press, and you will see that back four usually stays quite intact. They're willing to jump, that's not a problem, but not initially. And then that line of, that line of 1, 2, 3, 4 is a midfield, and that line are the two strikers. They've got this very well oiled. They don't concede a lot of goals. They're quite compact. They're quite happy with what the shape does. And within the 4-4-2, they're quite happy to solve a lot of problems. But this is basically what happens. It's a very compact, very narrow 4-4-2, very similar to what we faced against Coventry in the first half. And then the winger protects the middle. If you receive the ball there, they can double up and they can put pressure really aggressive. And then as you play the ball back, what's going to happen now? Basti, when they play the ball back, what's going to happen?
You press.
Yeah, so when they play the ball back, it's a pressing trigger. He's ready, he goes. It's an honest team, is what I said. Look, everybody's getting back, they're getting the numbers back, they got pressure on the ball, they got some experienced guys who can win headers, who can, put blocks in. One thing you do have is they're very compact, they're very narrow, and they've got a high line. They wouldn't like angles, short distances, little passes, bounce passes, So when you're in the middle, keeping the ball a little bit longer in the middle is not bad against them. Bouncing with the 6 is not bad against them. Pretending to go right, turning, going left is not bad against them. Bro, lights. Boys, let's go.
Burnley looking to extend their winning streak to 8 in a row. But they're up against a West Brom side in form as well, having won 9 of their last 10.
Well, Vinny, you're in great form, but so are West Brom. So how do you see the challenge ahead of you tonight?
Toughest game of the season probably, and yeah, I said it in a press conference before. I think one of the very few games where I know we're not favourites.
Come out with the ball and then fucking duels all over the pitch. Boys, someone's got to score, make it you. Come on, lads, come on, Ed.
That's it, let's go. Close the circle, boys, close the circle. Boys, this journey we've been on together. And I'm telling you now, the game you're going to play now against these boys, forget about the result. Do not make it about the result. Make it about much more than that. You are fucking wearing the shirt, boys. It's a fucking privilege. And the fucking privilege is earned with only one thing. Blood, fucking sweat, and tears when it's fucking needed. So all I'm asking, boys, the ones who are wearing the shirt right now, fucking represent us. We don't lose, we're together. But represent us with your fucking attitude and your heart. This is this team, boys. And we go, we beat them, and we beat whatever comes after as well. That's the journey we're on. Okay, boys? Let's fucking go!
A battle between two seen as likely contenders for the promotion prizes at the start of the season. Close to him and conceding an early corner.
I do think this is an area that West Brom can profit from, set pieces.
Oh, an opportunity and Furlong takes it! A stunning start from West Brom side. And Turf Moor, almost silent.
Really poor goal for the home side to give away.
Maatsen and Barnes! Offside. And so is DK. Michael blocked there by Cullen. Here's cross again. Brownhill. Barnes! Oh, the frame of the goal again. Fall for Tella. 8 on the goal himself to probably get there. That's certainly
the referees have been in there. It looks like he had been fouled, Tella, but clearly by the way that the West Brom players are reacting, they feel very differently.
Well, it's been eventful, and it's the team in 6th place who lead the league leaders at Turf Moor at half-time. It's Burnley 0, West Bromwich Albion 1.
I want to see those replays.
Seriously?
What am I missing?
From behind.
We're gonna get 2 in the back. We'll get 2 in the second half. We'll get a couple. Tough league, man. I feel like we're playing better at least. It's good. All right, 2-1. 2-1. We'll win 2-1. Second half miracles again.
And a teasing delivery, defended again by Yakushlu, was fired in by Tella, and now by Benson. Well, Tella's in behind here, and there is the answer they craved. And an outpouring of joy and relief. They may just have preserved their unbeaten record. A change for each side here. Nathan Tella replaced by Scott Twine, whose Burnley career is yet to truly start after difficulties with injury. Brownhill, Cullen, now then, the decision is that it's right on the edge of the penalty area.
As far as West Brom are concerned, it's just the right side of the line.
Twine wants a piece of the action. He would love to truly get his Burnley career off and running. Well, the window of opportunity open wide.
To get the ball, up and over a wall with pace to keep it away from the goalkeeper.
And the whistle greeted with delight. Scott Twine stealing the headline.
All their players went straight up to him after the end of the game. They'll have known what he's been through.
Twine, you might as well carry on, you give the speech. Listen, boys, just one thing, and then I will leave. Twine, you got about a minute to find your words, because you will be the one speaking after this. No, listen, boys. I'm speechless. I've got to be honest. The only thing I can say is people like, well, it's Bellas, myself, Jacko, everyone in the staff. We've been in the game for a long time, and these type of seasons, whether it's championship, it doesn't matter, but these type of experiences as a group, it took us fucking 15 years to have it. Like it took me in my career 13 years, and then I had 2 years of it, what you experience now, and then it was gone. That's how precious it is, what you're experiencing now. So I'm just asking you, make the effort for the group. keep doing it, keep making the sacrifice for the group, and keep this thing going as long as you can. If it doesn't work out, fucking hell, we're having a great time. We fight to have it again. Okay?
Yeah, it's been good. I think we've earned our Christmas due, haven't we? We didn't have one in December. We've won every league game till now from December, so let's get pissed up on the weekend.
Told you it was going to be tough.
Yeah, you weren't kidding.
Keep going. Next one. Keep going. Next one. Something, guys. It took me 13 years to experience a season like this in my career. 13 years. So it's so rare. This experience. You've got to hold on and protect it. It's so rare.
8 consecutive wins for Burnley take them 5 points clear of second and 19 points clear of third.
I'm sure that Vince isn't thinking about any of that.
Yeah,
well, not
well, you heard him last night, right?
I
He's
did,
basically
yeah.
saying
It's
promotion or not, let's get promoted and winning the league. At least he's saying outwardly, I'm not worried about winning the league. And then we're working on raising money. We've retooled our club in the January window. We'll have to do some more in the July window, but those are kind of all the things we're thinking about. Alan's on a swing talking to investors, preparation for, saying, hey, get in now because the train's leaving. If we do get promoted and we do win the league, it's all going to be good news. So.
Well, investors that we had there yesterday couldn't be happier, right?
Back again. Good to see you.
Good to see you, yes. Good to see you. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you.
You picked a wonderful.
Beautiful outside. We love the snow. It was nice to see some snow last night. I'm sure you guys didn't like it as much.
Yeah,
but
you didn't have that much in use today.
no, not quite. Not quite.
Can I trouble you for a photograph together?
Sure,
Yeah, let's
yes,
go.
of course.
Right, ready?
So you're coming in on the club?
I think so, yes.
You think so?
Yeah, we are enjoying
Or is that still
our
a sensitive
trip.
question?
I never know how to
I just
answer
find
it just because we have like 10 cameras.
JJ is extremely unique in terms of our investor base. He's one of the most recognizable athletes from the NFL and maybe in the world. He has, I've been told, 20 million followers, and so that's many multiples of the number of followers that Burnley Football Club has. He's actually quite smart. I think football players often get this, cliche of, well, they're just big guys. And JJ's a big guy, but he also has a big heart and a big mind. And the good news is he's in for the long haul.
Yeah, this is great.
And you get a bit of a closer feel for the Barnfield stand. That's where most of our noise will come from today.
When you invest in a football club, you're not just investing in players on the pitch and the manager. You're investing in history, tradition. You're investing in the town and the people. And you want to honor that history, and you want to take that passion and try and leave it in a better place than you found it. One of our goals is to try and help tell the story on a more global level, especially in North America and Mexico. I'm curious as to if you could curate that message. What would you want the world to know about Burnley? Like, how would you describe this place, and how would you want people to view the club?
Yeah, I think first the way I know this club is it's still, I can't go past the fact that it's still a family club as well. We represent I think we represent as well in the northwest some of the hard work is core. You can see the leftovers of the old mills and everything here. This was proper working class area. So I think the hidden side, because I think our football gets seen as quite academic, but none of it matters here without an underlying core of just hard-working people.
I wouldn't call it just simply growing a brand. I would call it, enhancing your opportunities with an audience and helping them to see the potential of what you're doing, and being part of that same journey. So think about, having a party, and do you want the party to be just friends and family? Do you want it to be a block party and it's all your neighbors? or do you want it to be a rave? And what you're seeing is we want to connect with people at a completely different level. We want to throw a rave.
So we start at the very beginning of the season with a full playbook. And
Yeah.
so during basically preseason training,
How big
we
is it?
install it's huge. I mean,
Yeah. So how many hours do you spend in a meeting room like this?
I would say in a meeting room during a game week, we're probably spending 5 hours a day.
It's important as well for the players to be around, you know, and if you can explain to them that you did 4 or 5 hours of meeting.
Yeah.
When I do my half an hour,
That's not a lot better.
Yeah, I can help you a lot in that capacity, yeah.
In football, that's a huge amount. So I think up to this point, we've had this season 130 training sessions out on grass, and then probably 110 meetings or something. It's simple. I'll talk to you about the 3 shapes.
Whoever's on the far side, to the middle. Here we go.
I mean, when I've had the occasions to watch over the first team session, the intensity and the work rate, the ethics and the quality of that is phenomenal.
The attention to detail that goes in everything, from passing to running to making angles. I feel like we've sort of got that down to a T.
Honest to me. I open up, go that way.
He'll find Torori with it.
Torori's capitalised.
It's 9 successive league wins now.
The championship is an unbelievably brutal, repetitive grind.
That's our team. You wear the shirt, that's what you do. You come back, you defend as a team.
It's Saturday, Tuesday, and you have to just, once one game's gone, get on with the next one.
You gonna bring us some luck today? What are we gonna score?
2-0.
2-0, I love it.
There's Barnes. And that's Tella! Nathan Tella has won it for Burnley.
It's tough. We've had to grind out so many results this season already, you know, so.
Heidi on the ball. It's gone.
And you just have to have that mentality where, look, we have to do it, we have to get through it.
I think that's just a credit to all of us lads as well as the staff, that how hard we've been working on the training ground for that resilience to keep coming and to win every game.
Ah! What's it?
Wash what? Wash the...
Turf Moor today, Lancashire derby action with Burnley facing Preston North End.
What Kompany's done with all the staff remaining in the first team.
They do a lot of video analysis, give us a lot of information, and at the start of the season it was a lot to take on, and I feel like we're really starting to get used to it now.
I'll take it all the time. Yeah.
Burnley looking to equal the league record of 10 wins in a row. That's a decent ball in. Nathan Tella 1-0. Header at the near post. And Burnley have scored for the 27th league game in a row. Tella looks to have a shot. Can he get it away left-footed? It's in. It's Nathan Tella again. He's got his second. Burnley's football a delight to watch. And inside for Tella, he's on for a hat-trick. Hat-trick for Nathan Tella. He is on fire. 3-0 Burnley. And it is Nathan Tella's day. Burnley the winners in the Lancashire derby. 3-0. The stadium is bouncing. That's 10 successive wins in the league.
Boys, yeah, of course, can we give a round of applause for Nathan if he's scored? 1 week ago he's going off the pitch crying. Crying, but moaning, you know. but moaning, and 7 days later he scored 5 goals.
He was loving that chat.
I think you want to get like a little bit of everything.
You guys have a sec? We just got to note that we're going to be under a transfer embargo for filing our paperwork late regarding our accounts.
How did it happen? Why did we miss?
Well, we switched our auditors out. The workflow of the audit schedule right now is, pretty backed up for auditors, as they've told us. Getting a group to be able to work on this and staffed just didn't start until January.
There's a lot of messaging that we have to do. The outgoing press. We got to approach our board.
Yeah, I will let Vince know as well, so that he doesn't get caught off guard when he's doing press this week.
Breaking news from the world of football. Burnley have released a statement this hour. They say we would like to share with our supporters the disappointing news that the EFL are placing the club under an immediate transfer embargo.
I like to address these things because we have momentum in everything we do. So I'll explain to you what happens. Every club is a limited entity, yeah? It's just like a business. And in any business, you have revenues, yeah? There's money, and you have costs, all right? And just to keep it extremely simple. And at the end of the year, you decide whether you made a loss or a profit, right? At the end of the year, all of this, you have to go and tell the EFL, hey, look, this is what we've done. Look how, look at our accounts, and you can prove it. Now what's happened is the people who have to put this report together, they are usually external firms, like accountancy firms. Guys who filed the reports in the past were linked to the previous ownership. New owners came in and they said, you know what, we're going to use different guys to file those reports. And the problem happened here. As they transitioned to different guys, they are late to present the report, and then if you're late to present the report, the EFL gives you a little slap on the wrist and they say, well, you've got a transfer ban in March. And then when we file our reports, everything goes back to, by the way, you're the only club in the championship who's profitable. Every other club will be there, all right? So we move on.
Morning, everybody. There are fresh revelations over the former Health Secretary Matt Hancock's handling of the COVID pandemic. The Daily Telegraph has published more of his WhatsApp.
So we had a big month of April, right? We're looking to hopefully lock down promotion.
You've got several things that you're chasing. You're chasing promotion, number one. 2, potentially, to win the league. And at this point, we're 5th round FA Cup. The fans would hope for a semi-final place at least, because that takes us to Wembley.
An FA Cup, possibly for Wembley, which would be good.
Good evening, welcome to Turf Moor. FA Cup 5th round tonight, with Burnley facing Fleetwood Town. A quarter-final place is at stake tonight.
I've been Bournemouth, I've been Norwich, I've been
Well, now we go to Wembley.
I hope I see you there.
The winner this evening will find themselves just one game away from a Wembley semi-final.
This week, I had a feeling that football is only football. That fucking life is life. So guys, enjoy the fucking game and kill them.
The FA Cup is, of course, a competition steeped in history. And everyone wants the chance to play at Wembley.
It's just so exciting. You talk about the FA Cup as distraction. It is not a distraction, it is exciting.
Taylor, good effort, good save. Tella, they're keeping it alive.
good draw for us here as well if it comes out, and hopefully with the luck of the draw we can ride it. So
what would you want?
Anything, any game. The quarterfinals of the FA Cup.
Just avoid Man City away, perhaps.
Maybe not Man City
We've
away.
got Man City away a few times, haven't we?
The exception of Man City away, yeah.
You know, eyes wide open and with the intention to go and win. Get yourself one more game and you're in Wembley. Best stadium in the world. My experience is the best stadium I've ever been in. I've ever been fortunate to play. It's the best stadium in the world. Wembley. One more game.
Number 6. Number 6, Manchester City, the first team out, and they are at home. And going to the Etihad will be number 8. Vincent
Believe, lads, believe! Why? Fucking jinxing us!
Hey, don't show that in the documentary. Go on, I think I'll beat them.
Draw must have been made.
Manchester City against the Championship leaders Burnley, who will return to Manchester City for Vincent Kompany.
And in terms of the draw, you get rewarded with a trip back to your old club.
It's a double feeling, you know, because it still very much is my club, you know, after 11 years and what I've known there. But I'll be on the other side, and there's a little bit of excitement about this, but I know it's one of the toughest places in world football to go to, so we'll focus on the championship first, and then we'll get the chance to prepare for this game. Is the ball goes back around and you're doing back this. That's fine, but you can also just stay there and he stays here. Yeah, if the fullback's not coming, maybe I'm playing behind. If not, I come back to the middle and then Nathan, you're back wide and you stay wide, okay? All right, let's go. The FA Cup was personally my first trophy in English football. And I think this trophy has always meant more than any other cup competition in the world. Being where we are in the quarterfinals is obviously a very good achievement for us as a club to just compete, you know, compete at that level. My main focus is on getting the best performance we can have on the day, and then we'll see.
Welcome to the Etihad, where Burnley are set to play in their first FA Cup quarter-final for 20 years.
We weren't expecting to have to play against Man City until next year, so the fact that we're going in right now is an opportunity to you know, hopefully show that we can compete.
It's another chance to play a Premier League club, in fact, the reigning champion. So, yeah, of course I want that challenge.
It's just a question of where do I stand relative to some of the best in the world, and it will be a good metric for them. It'll be a good metric for us as a club in seeking to achieve promotion, to understand where are we really. We have nothing to lose. It's just a question of how hard we're going to fight, but I'm actually excited for it.
Vincent Kompany returns to Manchester City, where he won 4 Premier League titles and 2 FA Cups.
You cannot come to this type of places with any sort of fear. We show full commitment, and do me one favor, guys, no matter what, try to show me that you enjoy this game. Yeah? Let's fucking It's always a place where I'm proud to come back, but I'm also proud to come here with Burnley.
Here come the teams now, led by captains Kevin De Bruyne and Josh Cullen. It's top of the Championship versus second in the Premier League. And Vincent Kompany embraces his mentor, Pep Guardiola. We're almost good to go here at the Etihad. Manchester City against Burnley. This will be a real test for Burnley.
One of the players the other day, when I asked him how he was feeling, he said, unstoppable.
It's not winning without pressure. Let it hurt.
Every game's a fucking derby.
Maybe everything's lined up the way we need it to be. We're ready for the next game, we go and fucking battle. We go and fucking fight.
We don't fucking change.
I don't feel a trophy between our hands at the moment.